Why, hello there. I was starting to go off on a tangent in my own head because, you know, if I use my phone, I kind of not appreciate the meal, and I don't get to, you know, really think and spend time in my own head, as if I didn't do that enough. But one thing I want to do, generally speaking, is when I have a thought, is to record it, because otherwise I go off on another tangent and I kind of lose track of what I was thinking about. And sometimes I have nice thoughts and epiphanies and they just never get jotted down and never get really, I never do anything with them. I've had this camera since December 2018 and I've been wanting to make vlogs for years and years, and I just don't. And that got me thinking about the idea that if you're not doing something, if you're not using something, if you're not doing something, maybe you should just give it up. Maybe it just means that it's not all that important to you, or it's not your thing. There's a lot of stuff going on. I don't have a structure, I don't have people to account to, and so it's very easy for me to jump from one thing to another. I don't stay on one track. I don't stay on one track. Things change every day, and even within a single day I may do 3 completely different things. But I don't finish anything. If I were to listen to the advice that if you don't stick with one thing and if you don't finish anything with that one thing, maybe it's just not for you. If I were to stick with that idea, I would basically have to throw everything away. So yeah, I was just basically thinking about this advice that you should give up on the things that that you don't stick with. And for sure, if you don't find any joy or any point in doing what you do, maybe you can let go of it. Like, the only reason I still try to exercise is because I know that it's good for my health, because I have to maintain this body, you know, in a good condition. So I still have to try, but I definitely know that it would not be a hobby of mine. The thing about drawing, the thing about making videos is that, yeah, I tend to not finish the things I've started. I tend to have a lot of ideas and never really get to the point that it becomes a finished product. But that's thinking on a certain time scale, a very short-term time scale, and it is a very valuable time scale because you make progress when you finish something, when you actually do the things. But at the same time, it's easy to fall into this pressure of performing, since you see so many people actually doing things and delivering. You know, that's the thing, you want to deliver at some point. And the best thing, the best quality that you can deliver probably would come from a lot of practice, a lot of finished stuff that isn't very good, but that you still learned in the process of doing. Since I don't deliver a lot of stuff and I don't finish a lot of stuff, you could say that even if I were to make something if I were to finish something in 10 years, let's say, it probably wouldn't be very good. But it could be very me, and it could be very insightful. It would not be perfect, nothing's ever perfect, but it could still be worth something. That said, I do want to deliver more, and I do want to do more. And right now I'm really glad that I finally got to just stop thinking and get out my camera and put it there to film and to record this. Point being that doing this is one step more onto the path of delivering more, into finishing more. So it's good enough. I'm just getting my thoughts out there. I'm just it's baby steps. I'm delivering in a sort of baby step, and at least doing that, I do hope to get closer to the point where I'm actually with a system that allows me to deliver on every front of my life, every part of my life. Yeah, baby steps. Try again, try better, fail better, try better. Don't feel bad if your hobby, the thing you like doing, does not look like it's going anywhere. Some people would probably think that you have to dedicate a number of hours to it every week, or even that you have to monetize what you're doing for it to be valid, or that you have to deliver some good finished products. But as the happier members of our species understand, it's not so much about the goals and the finished products. It's more about the process, whether you enjoy yourself doing the things that you do. Don't just throw out a hobby that you enjoy if it doesn't look like you'll ever finish a good knit sweater or something. Like, thank you for listening, and I'm going to finish my meal now that is cold. I'm so glad I made this. Look, this is omelette with tomatoes. It's delicious. The red powder on it is dried pepper, but not a spicy sort of pepper. It's more like a savory sort. The brand is Las Hermanas. I don't remember how it's pronounced in Spanish. But yeah, it's a very savory pepper that I think would appeal to people who like the sort of barbecue smoked flavors, you know. So if you like that, very flavorful, I love it. Juice, I always dilute my juice now because juice is out of the bottle is just too sweet. So I'm doing the thing that my mother used to do and that would drive me crazy back then, which is like put it like 50% juice, 50% water. And would you know it, it not only tastes better to my older self, but also it's kind of cheaper because I use less juice, so it lasts longer. Woo! And quinoa, and some strawberries, which kind of age, and cheddar cheese, and an extra tomato. And yeah, I'm having a good time here. Have a good day, and see you soon.